It's happening. Don't worry.
10 over 2 is negative 5. Yeah, that's the number.
Yay.
Yay! I don't know, my brain just went away there for a second.
Is it okay if you get a fraction, like 1/3?
I have one fraction and one whole number.
Okay, that's what I have to take.
Yeah.
That makes me feel good.
Now, guys, I would not be expecting the perfect square on the exam. I would expect one where you have to break down the square root, just so you know. It's radical 21? Yes. Yeah, no, mine turned out to be a perfect square under the square root, but I would not be expecting that on the exam. I don't think they would like that. Okay, number 12. Solve the equation. This doesn't tell me how to solve it, but it's a quadratic equation, so I would use the quadratic formula.
Basically, I want you to find x equals 0.
Y equals 0.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant.
Alright, so I'm going to use the quadratic formula again. My A is 7, my B is negative 14, my C is negative 105. Okay, so x equals negative B would be positive 14. So minus square root of negative 14 squared minus 4 times 7 times negative 105. And then all of that over 2a and 2 times 7. Okay, so under my square roots, I have negative 14 squared. Make sure you put that negative in parentheses. Before you square it, minus 4 times 7 times negative 105. And I end up with 31. Okay, now is that a perfect square?
Looks like it.
It is. Now why do I have 2 of these on here?
Because you love us.
Well, I shouldn't have 2 of these that are the same. I must have some that are not. Looks like they're not groups. Like these 2 should be grouped together, so we'll use one of them. You guys want to finish this one? It's just like the last problem.
No, just go on.
Alright, go on.
F, G.
F of G, G of F. How do I find F of G?
Plug them in.
Plug G into F.
I forget, the final answer, do they want you to simplify it all the way down to x equals something, or just simply leave it?
No, you can't get x equals something because it's not an equation.
Ah.
Simplify the term.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay, F of G means plug G into F. So I'd have 5 times the square root of x plus 2. So G gets plugged into F in place of the x.
Are you publishing all these notes?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't really need
And
to
I'm going to
practice.
try and have the videos uploaded by tomorrow.
G of F means plug F into G. So the x in G, I would replace with F. And that's it. Okay, so you guys see how I plug G into F for the x? I get 5 times the square root of x plus 2. And then I plug F into G for the x. Which just puts F under the square root. wants me to find the inverse. How do I find my inverse? Anybody remember that? How about we switch our x and our y?
Oh, that's right. You switched your x and your y.
Switch your x and your y, yep, to find the inverse. So if I switch my x and my y, I start with y equals 5x plus 2. When I switch it, I get x equals 5y plus 2. And you want to solve for y. So to solve that for y, I need to subtract 2 from both sides. That gives me x minus 2 equals 5y. And then I need to divide by 5. That gives me x minus 2 over 5 equals y, and that is my inverse. So you switch your x and your y, and then you solve for y again, and when you solve for y again, that is your final answer.
So it wants it in that form.
That's right.
Mine is asking is the function 1 to 1.
What's the function?
3x minus 8.
Yes.
Why?
Why?
Because it's linear.
It's linear. Linear,
It's just a straight line.
straight line would be 1 to 1. It's the horizontal line type.
If it had a x squared in it, then it wouldn't
Yeah.
be.
Quadratic would be not 1 to 1, but anything else. Even powers are not 1 to 1.
Or square roots.
No, square roots are 1 to 1.
They are?
So
Oh yeah.
back to
It slows
Go
down.
back to the question, just to the question. Oh,
Never mind.
Okay, 15. The monthly profit P that Chris makes from the sale of X mobile phones. Turn by the formula P equals X squared plus 3X minus 88. For what values of X is his profit positive? What do I mean by positive?
Greater than 0.
Greater than 0. Positive means greater than 0. Easiest way for me to do this?
Graph it and look above 0.
Graph it and look where is it above 0, yeah.
Well, there should be 2 above zeros, but you ignore the negative because it just doesn't make sense.
Alright, let's look at the graph here. Yeah, there's two places where it equals 0. X squared plus 3x minus 88. Okay, now I'm going to zoom it out a little bit. Okay?
There's 2 values, but since a negative value, you can't sell a negative 11 trailers. We throw that one out.
Okay, so it looks like it crosses the axis at negative 11 and positive 8. And it's concave up. So his profit is positive if he sells.
Break even is 8, so we'd have to sell 9.
Yep.
Break even is 8, so he'd have to sell 9 or more. Now, what if this was not a word problem and they just asked where is it positive?
It'd be negative.
Yeah, it will be 8.
I would say x is greater than 8, or x is less than negative 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which you'd probably have to write inside,
Greater than 8 comma x less than negative 11. Okay? Now if this was not a word problem, then we wouldn't care about the negative answer. We would include the negative answer as well. But for this one, I'm going to have to sell 9 mobile homes or more. Because greater than 8 in terms of mobile homes would have to be 9.
they'd probably have you write that in standard notation when they, if it was just simply a equation.
I could probably write it like this. I feel like subject and quality is on that.
Okay. I guess nobody else got it, so we shot them out. You didn't fill it in. Ah, I see that now.
Alright, number 16. Solve the equation. 3 parentheses 5 to the 2x power equals. What kind of equation is this?
We have the x.
This is
variables, so
It's an exponential equation.
Thank you.
Okay? X is in the power. So what do I want to do first?
You want to divide by 3.
Divide both sides by 3 so that I can get the stuff raised to a power by itself. Okay, that should give me a whole number when I divide.
I got 15. Yeah, that's what I got.
Oh, did I?
You divided.
Yeah, I did it in my head. I missed it.
It was pretty
That was pretty
close for
close
dividing
for
in your
doing
head.
that.
For dividing in your
I
head,
know,
that was
ours
pretty close.
is.
Is that 100? Okay, then I want to get the x out of the power by
Logging it.
log both sides. And I'm not using ln, I'm using log because I don't have an e. Okay? That's going to bring your 2x down to the front. So I have 2x log 5 equals log of 15/627.
It's so hard to do equation. Yeah.
Okay, so to get 2x by itself, I need to divide both sides by log 5. I have 2x equals log of 15/627 over log 5.
Then we'll have to divide that by 2.
Okay, so let's compute the right-hand side. We need 2 sets of parentheses there, log 15/627, close parentheses, divide by log 5, close parentheses, and then divide that by 2. So I get 2x is about 6.40. So x equals about 3.
So if it says type an enter, they type an integer or decimal line or decimal places, if can like say mine's like 1.922, can I put on the top?
Well, if it's 3.00004,
Well, yours is
I didn't get.
check your
Okay,
parentheses.
now I got it.
Check your
You rounded.
parentheses.
I got it.
I get 3 point. Let me just write all the numbers here. Well, it's
take it if we just round up the?
Well, round it to 4 decimal places.
Okay.
Mine would just be 3.0000.
You can just put 3 in there. couldn't
Yeah,
you?
it should accept 3. Should.
Oh, well, mine
If
says
it-
round, it says round to the nearest whole number.
Okay.
If we did that and it gave it wrong, would you just correct it as right?
I
Because
would accept that as right, yes. That would be their mistake if they didn't accept 3.
Didn't you say that most bars are multiple choice though?
Yes, yes. Yeah, most likely you'd be looking at multiple choice there anyway. Okay, number 17, change of base formula. What is the change of base formula? Log base A of B equals what? Log B over log A.
yeah.
So in this case, my B is square root of 4. I have log of square root of 4, which is 2. I don't know why I didn't have 2 there. Over my A is 7. Now in the calculator, I'm actually going to need a couple parentheses here because the square root needs parentheses and the log. Be careful with your parentheses here. I'm going to do log of square root of 7, close parentheses twice. Close once for the square root, once for the log. Wait, square root 4, not 7.
There we go.
And then divide by log of 7. Should be getting 0.3562.
You should be getting what?
3562.
Huh.
Okay, number 18, I've got log base 3 of J equals K. I want to write this as an exponential equation. So my base is 3, my exponent is K, and that is equal to J. That is one that you just have to know how to do it.
What if it says x equals 9y?
What x equals 9?
X equals 9 to the y power.
They're just letters, it doesn't matter.
That would be log base 9 of x. You're going the other direction there.
Oh. Huh.
Because you start out with an exponential, you got to write it as a logarithm.
Okay, so if I had 16 equals 2 to the 4th, I would write log base 4.
Log base 2 of 16
Log base
equals
2.
4. Your base is 2. Your base of your exponent is 2. So your base of your log should be 2 as well. In general, if you have y equals a to the x power, that is the same as log base a of y equals x. It goes both ways there. Number 19, write as a single logarithm. 9 log base 2 of x plus 6 log base 2 of z. What do I do first?
You multiply their addition, so you need to combine the like terms.
Before I can combine them, what do I have to do?
Oh, you gotta get them by themselves. Right?
Coefficient, sum, powers.
Yeah. Sorry.
I have log base 2 of x to the 9th plus log base Okay, then combine them into multiplication. So I have x to the 9th times
One question. Mine says rewrite the expression ln 5x minus 3 over x plus 3. Would that be done the same way?
No, you have to,
say that again.
Mine says rewrite the expression ln over 5x minus 3. Yeah. So will we do that the same way? Just do the
Say yours again. ln of
ln 5x over, or I'm sorry, 5x minus 3 over x plus 3.
this is going the opposite direction. In that case, you're splitting it into two. And since they're divided, I would split it into two that are subtracted.
So you want that.
That's what that would look like.
that's not too bad at all.
Nope.
Can you go back up for a second?
Yes.
We're almost there.
Alright, number 20. We are running out of time.
Doing good though, we got about
Okay, number 20. State the polynomial. Estimate the x-intercept. My x-intercepts are -2, +2, and +3. What is the sign of the leading coefficient? You want to look at your end behavior. So my end behavior is down on the left, up on the right. Down on the left, up on the right is
positive.
positive and odd number, power.
So if your graph is the opposite,
It would be a negative and odd.
If it's up on the left, down on the right, then you just take the tails and flip them.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
That would be negative and odd.
Yeah, I was looking at mine when I answered it.
Yeah. So positive and cubic.
Cubic is 3, quadratic is 4. If it was a parabola where both ends ends the same way, it would be
It'd be
quadratic.
even.
Yeah.
Oh, that is,
Quartic, that's it.
In this case, what would your leading coefficient be?
My leading coefficient, I don't know because I don't have an equation.
You just know it's positive. That's all the more you know.
The next one.
The next one I think it asks for leading coefficient. Yes. My leading coefficient is
This is
-4.
The degree of the polynomial is your. No, you get that backwards.
Yeah, I got it backwards.
The degree is the exponent, so it's
The degree
3.
is the exponent, the leading coefficient is the coefficient of that exponent. My degree is 3, my leading coefficient is -4.
What if you just have a minus sign there? Would it, like a minus x? That's what, that's what.
Minus, if it's -x to the third,
So
the
it's, what is
coefficient is
it,
-1.
what is it?
-1.
Okay.
It's an implied one.
That's an implied one, yeah. Okay, so if I've got degree of 3, leading coefficient of -4, that is odd and negative. Odd and negative would have end behavior of up on the left, down on the right.
If it's
So this is going to be down to the right because the leading coefficient is negative. Since the polynomial is cubic, graph has end behaviors in the opposite direction. The other end opens up to the left.
keep in mind though, if it's quartic where you have an even exponent, they're both going to open up to the
Yeah,
same
they're going to
direction.
be the same. So yeah, you're going to have to answer this based on what your equation is, not based on what I did. Now the only one here with the right end behavior is choice C. It has to be C. It has to go up on the left, down on the right. Okay, you guys should have in your notes somewhere that chart of all the possibilities for end behavior.
Yep. Factoring by grouping.
Oh, factoring by grouping. N cubed minus 3n squared minus n plus 3. So to factor by grouping, I want to factor something out of my first two and something out of my second two. Okay, so between n cubed and 3n squared, I can factor out an n squared. If I take out an n squared, that would leave me with n minus n, not n squared, just n, minus 3. And then the second one, I have to take out a negative 1. You have to have a negative in the middle. And that would leave me with n minus 3. Okay, if you take out a negative, you gotta flip your sign. Okay, and then that groups to n minus 3 times n squared minus 1. Okay, n squared minus 1 is different than square, so that factors to n plus 1 times n minus 1.
Oops. Solutions.
Then once you factored, you set all of your factors equal to 0. So my answers are n equals 3, n equals negative 1, n equals 1.
So you just write 3, comma, negative 1, comma, 1. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
So what's the other way I could draw the solution?
Graphing.
The graph.
Now graphing doesn't always work. Sometimes it's a really odd number.
Graphing what?
Graphing sometimes it doesn't work because sometimes it's a really odd number.
Yes. That one had nice answers, so you get to see those on the graph.
Yeah.
Okay, this problem is too hard. Yeah, we gotta skip 23. That's 23. Don't worry about 23.
Does that mean we're not doing it on the test, or you're gonna give an easier one on the test?
I don't think those will be on the test at all. That's way too hard.
Can you just grab that?
Yeah, but you have to have a TI calculator to be able to get the exact maximum.
Okay.
On this one you can only estimate it, and I think it wants an exact number, so
Yeah, that's always a pain.
yeah. Okay. Let's read this. Following polynomial approximates the rabbit population. X is the number of years from 1975. Use a graphing calculator to describe the rabbit population from years 1975 to 1999.